Hi, welcome to day 2 of beliefs. You make thousands of decisions every day. What to say, what not to say, what to hold back, who to trust, who to keep at a distance, whether to speak up or stay quiet, whether to try something new or stick with what you know, what feels safe. Most of these decisions don't feel like decisions. They're just on autopilot. They feel like instincts. They're just reactions. It's just how you are. That's exactly how beliefs work. A belief is doing its job if it's not announcing itself. It's just quietly shaping what you see, what you expect, how you respond, how you behave, before you even have a conscious thought about it. So here's an example. Somebody at work gives you feedback on a project. It's constructive, fairly delivered, nothing personal intended, and something in you immediately contracts. There's a flash of shame or a spike of defensiveness, this sudden urge to explain yourself or disappear. Now, your thinking brain might catch up a few seconds later and say, well, that was reasonable feedback. Why am I reacting like this? Well, the reaction came from an I am statement that's running underneath. Something like, I am someone who is not good enough. I am failing. I am someone who has to get it right or there will be consequences. Or I am someone whose value is always up for review. You didn't decide to believe those things in that moment. The I am was already there, already running behind the scenes, already filtering that feedback through its particular lens before you have any conscious input at all. Another example, someone you care about gets kind of quiet. Maybe they're just tired or preoccupied or having their own moment. But something in you reads it as withdrawal, as a sign that something's wrong between you. And before you know it, you're either reaching, sending a message, trying to reconnect, looking for reassurance, or you're pulling back to protect yourself, protecting against something that hasn't even happened. The I am running underneath might be something like, I am someone who always does something wrong, or I am someone that closeness never stays for. I am someone who gets abandoned. I am someone who has to monitor getting hurt. The I am is running your response. You just experience it as a feeling or a reaction, the way you are in relationships. Beliefs operate below the level of conscious awareness. They quietly influence everything without our input, running in the background, whether you're aware of them or not. So if you don't know the I am is there, you can't question it. You can't ask, is this true? You can't evaluate whether it's helping you or creating the exact situations you're trying to avoid. You just keep reacting and then wondering why certain patterns keep showing up in your life. The first step is simply noticing the moments where a reaction feels bigger than the situation calls for, or where you keep responding the same way across different situations and different people. Those are kind of the fingerprints of an I am statement that's running in the background. So this week, we're going to keep looking at how beliefs operate, where they show up, what they filter out, where they originally formed. Your practical step for today is to watch for the contraction. Sometime today, your stomach will tighten, your shoulders will drop, you'll feel a sudden urge to defend yourself or shut down or hide. And when that happens, try not to focus on the other person. Pause and ask yourself, what is the automatic I am statement that just got triggered? And try and write it down without judging it. Now, when you're first starting to practice this, you might notice I am thinking, or you'll notice what your thoughts are. If it doesn't start with I am, it is a thought, not really the background belief. So if you want to try and identify the background belief, then you can say, what would I have to believe for this thought to be true? Okay, so give that a try. I will put a link to a PDF in the description to help you start examining your beliefs, a little worksheet that might help you along in this process. All right, I will see you tomorrow in the next video. I love you. Take care of yourself. And I'm sending you peace and light.